Hi, Zondra.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm Positive Phil. Thank you for spending some time with me.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad that you would like to interview me.
Well, you're an actress. You seem ambitious online. I'm reading your biography, and plus, I like the fact that you're from the Midwest. I think Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm from
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay,
Cleveland, yeah.
and I see a lot of God uh, written across some of the articles and some of your biography, and I think it's important to listen to a higher spirit to get you where you need to go. So I appreciate you being on the show today. So I just wanted to ask you, blue skin.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's going that industry, that beauty industry. I had a lady on the show yesterday with a company called Hairzing. She spent 20 years on QVC. The lady, I'll make an introduction. She is fantastic, but you guys all have something in common. You have a product, you need that passion, you need that ambition, and
Right.
now you need the relationships to move that product. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, gosh, it goes back. My family is from the South. And so my mom and my aunt would always use like ingredients, natural ingredients like coconut oil, olive oil, things like that for their skin. And of course, I was the type I would always buy this expensive creams and all this kind of stuff for my face. And they would always tell me that I'm telling you, girl, if you use the natural products, like olive oils or whatever, then it's better for your skin. But I wasn't quite a believer. So what I would do is I continued to use the expensive creams until I ran into financial difficulties, and then I had to resort because I needed something for my skin. So I
Right.
had then to resort to the things that they said to use. So I started using like coconut oil straight from the jar and olive oil, oatmeal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
We use coconut oil in my household for everything.
Everything,
Everything.
teeth whitening, hair. There's so many different things that you can use this stuff for, and not that it's doable for beauty, but it actually works. I
Right.
mean, it actually hydrates your skin. It actually eliminates wrinkles. It does all of these amazing things. So I'm thinking like, I've been stupid for all of these years, using all of these expensive creams. So I then just started using. I would go to the Whole Food stores and get the absolute purest ingredients that I could find, and I started using them. So when I started doing that, I was working in the industry. I still work in the industry as a model. So they would book me on these jobs, and one of the main reasons that they would book me was based off of my skin. And they would always ask me, "So what are you using on your skin?" The makeup artist and the client, and I'm like, I just use oatmeal
I
and
have a jar in back of my car.
coconut oil and just stuff from the grocery store. And so last year, um, I was just praying, and I'm like, God, trying to. I actually was talking with my niece about branding myself. I'm like, I need to kind of brand myself, and so she was like, you really need to do something. Your face is everywhere because I book a lot of print jobs, and then I just felt the Holy Spirit said skincare. So what I did is I prayed, and I prayed with a prayer group. I brought it to them, and I'm like, I'm either crazy or I'm feeling led to start a skincare line because I'm an actress, I'm a director, producer, so that's kind of like the area that I was going into.
Right.
And so after I prayed, I felt like, yeah, go for it. It's an opportunity to show the world and to give back to people to tell them, that the things that we're putting on our bodies. Like we know that we shouldn't eat a lot of this processed foods. We know that the Big Macs aren't good for us, and we know that a lot of the things that we're eating, candy and things aren't good, but we still do it.
Oh, yeah.
So I felt like God was like, I need you to be an example, and actually, you're actually using the product. So I believe in a full holistic process, not just skincare, but eating right, exercising, generally taking care of yourself to have the quality of life.
Yes.
And so I, got my product together, prayed over it, and, God gave me the ingredients that I would use. And so I just got 7 different formulas together. And I said, what better way can I make it the absolute best products that I can give to people? And I decided to go USDA certified, and it's very difficult to get personal care products through the USDA because they're food.
Oh yeah.
Everything is food.
Oh
They don't
yeah.
do skincare. They
Right.
don't have anything specific for skincare, so my products are edible.
So
I don't encourage anyone to eat it, but
but so I'm sure that whole process with the USDA, you're hitting roadblocks and roadblocks and challenges, and you just keep going, keep praying, keep going, keep praying, keep going.
a roadblock is an understatement. It took me a year just to get the formulas, getting my formulas together and then getting what they required of me because they have to come out to the house to make sure that I'm preparing them correctly. The labels have to be correct. A lot of stuff that I didn't know, and God knew that I wouldn't have got into had I known the process. I would, because I don't have to. There's a lot of companies, skincare, that we don't have to be USDA certified organic, but I felt that that's what the Lord was sending me in that direction, and it is very, it's very challenging. And they even called me and was like, well, you don't have to have the product USDA certified organic. And I'm like, I know, but I feel this is what I'm supposed to do. So
Oh yeah, it
that's
is
what I
what you're.
did.
I think that is what you're supposed to do. I was out at Sprouts yesterday. I love Sprouts. I'm always there, and I'm in the vitamin aisle, and I'm trying to do something to get more melatonin or serotonin, whatever I was reading online, and it's a $23 bottle of vitamins. I look, or not vitamins, pills, and I look at all these ingredients, and it says that this has not been tested by the FDA. All of them said that. And I'm like, oh, no, thank you, because who knows? You know,
Yeah.
who knows? So I come home and my wife has her essential oils. Just smell on this. It's more of that organic, that organic approach. And I think a lot of people are moving towards that organic approach because it works.
Yes, it does. It does. And I have to say for myself, I wasn't necessarily a believer. I mean, I saw like my mom's skin and my aunt's skin, but I was just like, that's old wife still. I don't know. I guess I'm like everyone else. I wasn't a believer until I got into a position that I had to use the products. And then when I started using the products, I'm like, OMG, like this stuff really does work. And even with coconut oil, like many of us have had burns and scrapes, so we'll go and get the ointments from the grocery store, from CVS or the pharmacy, and put it on there. I still have scars to this day. With coconut oil, you put it on in a day or two, it's gone. Like the complete scar is like completely gone.
Oh yeah, I used to buy that Derma stuff all the time, expensive gel, and yeah, I use coconut oil. I love it. So what are your problem? No, not your problems. Right now, are you selling product?
Yes, I am. I
Well,
am selling products. I officially opened the doors for Blue Skincare last year, April of 2015.
now is this just for women?
No, one of my best clients is a 21-year-old male. One of my students, I used to teach him at my church. He has severe acne, and so he was using Proactive and all of the dermatologist recommended products. And then I gave him a sample of my product, and he's been using it ever since. Skin cleared up, looks amazing.
I love it. So how can people find you and or the product blueskin.com?
www.blueskincare.info.
Oh, I like it.
BLU without the E. That's a big thing. Skincare.info.
Now, how are you selling this online? How does a small business? I had this conversation. This lady was awesome yesterday, Francesca Kuglin, and she was just on fire. And she says, Phil, I have patents, and it's a way to put your hair. It's called Hair Zing. And I looked at her background, and she has all the big box stores in her relationship. She says, Phil, I bring the small entrepreneur into the big arena, but sometimes the big arena, that small company can't fulfill their orders, can't actually put their product on the Target shelves. That's why a lot of entrepreneurs are looking at Amazon to get to the masses. How are you trying to sell this product?
What I'm doing right now, I have my e-commerce store online. I submitted my stuff for Whole Foods,
Okay.
to Whole Foods stores. So that's how I'm starting, but most of it is word of mouth.
That's
Social media has been amazing. So what I'm trying to do is I have different phases of my company. You have the first phase where, say you're putting out so much product, then you have your second phase, and then your third phase, etc.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the USDA certification labels on my product. So, and then with the FDA and the USDA, your product has to be a certain way. So, I had to make sure I get all of that taken care of. They have, specific ingredients. I had to change some of the ingredients. Like I couldn't just say vitamin E. I had to use specific terms for vitamin E. So, the different phases. So I just started selling. Then I got all my labels, changed all my labels to get it up to compliance to the USDA. I just got that certification back in February of this year. I was selling before I got the USDA certification. So now that I'm USDA certified, I submitted for Whole Foods and e-commerce and um, just wherever, just getting the word out, all types of submitting to like conventions and things of that nature.
I think that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Most of my clients are women. So, however, it's not for women. So, what my challenge is trying to get other ethnicities to know it's not just for black skin and it's not just for women. So that's where my challenge comes in. But African American or I have all different types of ethnic clients.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm mixed. I have this, tan skin. I'm here in Southern California. I'm getting older, and I go to Marshalls and Ross, those discount stores, to look for skin products. I can't find anything for guys. So I'll get a little something. I don't know what it's for, and I'll put it on, and I'll put it on thinking it's going to help me keep my youth. Because once you start feeling bad about yourself, your entire life around you seems to fall down. And when you start feeling good about yourself, and it has something to do with appearance, and it has something to do with your confidence. And I'll tell you something, though it's expensive out there for those products.
yeah, it is. They are. That's why my whole approach is the full body, not just skincare. We're not a magician. We're just a part of the equation to help you feel good about yourself. And most people know when you're using organic products or the absolute best products, it's going to do the best for your skin. And when you're using organic products, it's for all skin types. It's not like I have some type of chemical that's really good for this particular skin. Like my facial cleanser is oatmeal and flaxseed. That's for all skin types. It cleanses the skin, but it doesn't strip it of oils. So African American skin typically is really oily. So it does wonders for African American skin. Caucasian skin or the lighter skin complexion, it cleanses the skin, but it doesn't strip it of oils because it's all natural. It's oatmeal. It's how God intended it.
Man.
It's not all of these chemicals that's designed to do this or to do that. And if we go back and even just look back in the late 1700s and early 1800s, when you're looking at these mothers who are like 125 years old, like Cicely Tyson, who's like 93. Look at some of these people and ask them what they're using. Most of it's olive oil and coconut oil. That's what they use. They're not like I use this, the olive oil or all of these name brands. They're actually using pure products. They drink apple cider vinegar. That's another real huge ingredient that I use.
Oh, I have a whole thing of apple cider vinegar in the refrigerator. I take a little shot every
Yeah.
day.
Yes.
I feel the Bragg one. It's like Bragg.
Yes. Bragg's is amazing. It's organic. Yeah.
It cleans me out. I feel good. I feel great. It's a little tough on the stomach, but it's supposed to clean everything out in your pores. I feel it. I have my mom doing it in Wisconsin.
Yes, it does. Or apple cider vinegar is amazing internally and outside, just like coconut oil. I take a tablespoon of coconut oil inside and out. Most people don't know you can use coconut oil to whiten your teeth as a conditioner for your hair.
I didn't know that.
For fungus on your feet. It can be used in so many different ways. I have a link on my website, 101 ways to use coconut oil. So they can just click on and see all of the amazing ways that you can use coconut oil.
Well, I'm your biggest cheerleader right now because you spent time with us. Don't you feel like giving up? Because isn't it hard to try to, everybody says if you're an entrepreneur, and I'm an entrepreneur, I came from Wisconsin in 1997 to California to try to do great. And a lot of the times I feel like I'm failing and I should give up. And then I say, you know what? I'm not going to. And you're in the middle of a very noisy industry. There are thousands of all types of products.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like just saying, I'm happy being an actor. I'm happy being Prince. I'm happy modeling. I'm happy doing that.
Phil, you must have been in my bedroom earlier today. You know, Steve Jobs said, if you don't have a passion for it, if you don't love it, why are you doing it? You have to love it.
Yeah.
And you're right. The only way I was able to even start with skincare is I got a really huge modeling contract. I wanted to do something else with that money. I didn't want to start a skincare line. I need a car.
Yeah.
I need a car. There's a lot of things that I need, and starting a skincare line was not on my agenda. And that's where, praying and God is like this and trusting what God is showing me. That's not something that I would do. And then I'm like, okay, when I start this company, then I'm going to have like millions of people, they're just going to come and just break down my door. No.
Yeah.
And I have a sales background. Didn't know that the sales background that I had, I would need it today because my whole thing is acting and modeling and producing. That's, what I love to do. But once God brought me into this area where I can actually help people, to show them what I know, to say, look, dude, you just try it. Just try it. Even if you don't use my products, even if you're just using coconut oil, apple cider vinegar on your own, do that as opposed to getting a lot of this garbage that we're putting on our skin because it's cheap.
Yeah.
We can look in the mirror and see it doesn't help.
Right.
So and the thing about it is, if you cannot eat it, you shouldn't be putting it on your skin.
That's true.
We don't know that. We just, it's seeping. Everything we put on our skin is seeping inside of our bodies.
I went 2 months without. Oh, I shouldn't say this on air. Oh my goodness. It wasn't 2 months now. I went a couple weeks without, the big soaps. You can get clean without all these soaps and this, because I read that bottle once and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. All this, it's like science reading it. I mean, I'm not saying the entire 2 weeks, but I got to a point where it was, why am I putting this on me? I'm just going to use my loofah and scrub, I'll use some coconut oil or whatever we have, this essential oil mix and stuff like that. But I think people should start looking more at the labels.
Yeah, they need to look at the labels and then just try. My thing is just try it. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself.
Yeah.
With the products and just, tell people to take a before and after picture. But just don't take my word for it. Just do it yourself. Just do it yourself and see the difference.
That's that's all they have to do is do it themselves. See for yourselves. And a lot of people, they're stuck in their ways. They don't want to try something new. But at the end of the day, if it helps them, are you selling this product on Amazon right now?
I'm not selling on Amazon. I'm selling just on my website right now.
I am definitely going to help you. I had a CEO of a company called Needles, Needls. And this is a really cool guy. And I guarantee, because I'm hooking him up, he will do it for free. Check this out. If you have an e-commerce store, his technology will go through Facebook and social media, like you said. And if someone mentions, oh my goodness, pimple. Oh my goodness, I have acne. Oh, and he says it's perfect for e-commerce stores. All of a sudden, they'll see your banner, and it's really inexpensive. It's like $100 a month, for this platform. But his technology can actually take those keywords that people are on social media. I have a zit. What type of skincare do you use? Everybody's on that. So I'll make that introduction, and then I will also make an introduction to this lady with this company called Hairzing, because she loves entrepreneurs, and she works in Africa. She works in these, if you read her website, she believes in having the supply chain all the way down sustainable. So how a product comes, everything has to be sustainable for every worker, profit sharing. She's just an amazing lady. I think you two would jive well together, and perhaps there could be an opportunity. I'll send you her email. And what do you do for fun?
Oh my gosh, I'm a sports buff. Went to bed early last night watching that Cavs game.
Oh, I know.
football. I used to be a sports reporter as well.
I read that. I read that.
Yeah, so that's my pastime.
So that relieves some of that stress.
Baking as well. So yeah, I'll bake something if I'm having one of those days. Go and bake some cookies or a cake or something like that.
Well, I'll give you my address so you can send me some cookies in the mail.
Oh, okay.
So we get quite a few listeners on this show. Zondra Wilson with Blueskin LLC. I will share your link. I will buy your product. I will do a follow-up and take the product and have my daughter use it, have my wife use it, and then we will revisit you again.
Yay! Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend because it's Friday.
I know, right? Woo! Thank you.
Keep positive and keep praying. And I appreciate you being on the show.
Any other way? I don't know any other way. Thank you.
I have my mom. I have a tattoo on my arm, and it says "pray" right here, and it's for me. Whenever I look at it, I should pray. I should pray more because I'm always looking at it. Isn't that something? I just get caught up in my day. So anyway, I'll do some praying today. Bye, Zondra.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.